What is up, guys? It's Mike here, and today we're going to be looking at the very first truck I was able to get for Mix 10 of Spinmaster, and that's none other than the Boneyard's Gravedigger. Alright, so last week you guys saw me get a box, and it basically had every single Mix 10 truck in it, and I am now going to be reviewing them as quick as I can to get these videos out for you guys. And yeah, so the first truck that I was able to open and get was none other than this Gravedigger right here. And these things are really cool. So Spinmaster, as you guys do know, they have a ton of new trucks or new truck categories coming out, and this is basically one of them right here. This is the Boneyard Trucks, and this thing is really cool. But on the back of this, I just want to show first that this is actually the second Gravedigger that we are seeing this year. And in Mix 10 here, or Series 10, we actually have two Gravedigger trucks coming out, with one being the new Ride Truck Gravedigger, which those are basically replacing the training trucks. And this set actually does have 9 trucks here, so we have one more truck than what Mix 9 had, and we have 2 Legacy trucks, which is Soldier Fortune and El Toro. We got the Monster Mutt Poodle, which is really cool. We got a Scooby-Doo, a brand new truck for this year, which is Stone Crusher, a brand new concept truck, which is Queen Bee, and the inverse Brodozer. So really cool, and I mean, this thing's just really cool looking. So one thing I wanted to do too is, just for some of the people that don't know, that the Ride Truck Gravedigger is actually a lot longer and bigger than that, obviously. So you can tell how big these ride trucks are going to be. The only thing is, I hope these trucks aren't as hard to find as, you know, like the Megalodon training truck and stuff like that. But now with the whole coronavirus, they might be a little bit difficult. But with that being said, guys, let me crack open the very first Mix 10 truck here today and on this channel, with that being the Boneyard Gravedigger. I cannot wait to open this thing, see what posters in it, and yeah, so let's crack this thing open. Alright, so we just opened our very first Mix 10 truck, and this thing I am very excited about. So one thing I want to go over first, not many people know, and a lot of you guys don't have these trucks in stores by you yet, but these trucks do come with a poster, as you guys all know by now. All the trucks do. And this one actually on the poster does have Scooby-Doo. I don't know if you guys can see it. So this time last year, or at least Mix 2 from last year in 2019, those posters had basically Mix 1 and Mix 2, and I think Mix 3 on it. They definitely had like the rows where you can see the trucks, but this year these posters actually just have the mix of that truck. So I guess that's pretty cool. That's cool how Spinmaster is doing that as well. Now, the recent poster reveal just got released, so we did get all the trucks, but I do like how Spinmaster is now having, you know, if you get a truck in Mix 8 or Mix like 12, Mix 13, you have a poster of every truck in that mix, so that's pretty cool, and I do like that. Alright, so the Boneyard Truck. So I really love this concept, and this is really cool. So if you guys don't know or haven't seen this truck yet, basically the main selling point on this truck is the chassis, the roll cage. Everything on that is really cool. So everything with Gravedigger here, well, first off, let's just get this over with. Here's the wristband. As you guys do know, they did replace the little action figures or drivers that came, and I'm pretty sure this is the same exact wristband that came with Gravedigger in Mix 10 or Mix 9. As you see, it does say Gravedigger on it. And speaking of Gravedigger in Mix 9, which is, I'll put him right here. But yeah, whoa. Okay, there we go. The camera's all backed. But yeah, you can definitely tell a main difference here with these two Gravediggers, and honestly, the only difference with these two is the roll cage and chassis, and obviously the tires and rims. But as for the truck itself, they are identical. Actually, you know what? There is a little difference, And I don't know if you guys can tell on the camera. Let's see if I can pick it up for you guys. So basically, this Gravedigger, which was in mix 9, if you look at the green in the flames, they're a lot darker. And if you look at the green in the flames on this Gravedigger, they are a tad greener, like more of like a grass green. This is more of like a tealish kind of green. So there is that difference. I didn't even know that until I just put them next to each other for the very first time. That was kind of weird. So yeah, I guess there's that small little detail. Very interesting. Alright, so now moving on to the main point. Alright, so the main thing with the Boneyard Trucks, if you can tell here in the chassis, the entire chassis is made of bones, which is very, very, very cool. I really, really like this concept. I think this is something very different, very unique, very awesome, and I think Spinmaster definitely pulled it off. I think it's really cool to make a bone truck out of this, something like a zombie, or even like, you know, a lot of you guys that do customs and stuff, you can get very creative with this. And one cool thing I saw someone do already on one of the forums was actually take a training truck zombie and basically paint some red on one of these chassis, and you know, the truck looked good. It had like blood splatter on it and everything, and it looked really cool. So as you can tell here, the main parts of the chassis here, these are all bones. The motor and headers and everything has been replaced with like a rib cage. Right here, this right here is a spine. This is just really cool looking. And then you move on to the front over here in the wheel well, and if I can just make the tire go down, there's actually teeth right here underneath the headlight. I mean, it is just a really cool looking design. Really cool how Spinmaster, you know, came out of nowhere with this. I don't think anyone was expecting a truck to have a chassis or a roll cage that was made completely of bones, and with Gravedigger having that be the very first truck to see with that is awesome. I think this was the perfect truck to do this with. Of course, it's got to be Gravedigger. I really love the color on this. Now, I'm not too sure if every single chassis in this category is going to be the same color, that tannish color. I totally forgot what the poster looked like, even though I just saw the poster release, or Monster Jam Most of These poster, but, you know, I mean, I think they will be different, but I'm not too sure on that. But I do like the color, and I also love how this can now get, you know, really cool customs and everything. But that's really the only difference here. Everything else is basically the same. The chassis are the same, just painted a little different, and that's really it. But really cool design, and I really wanted to show this truck off first because out of this whole mix, that's a really, really cool thing to do. That Spinmaster basically went in and just edit something in a cool way that, honestly, I don't think anyone really ever thought that, you know, you would have said a year ago that, yeah, we're going to have Boneyard Trucks. You know, everyone would have been like, oh, what's that? Like, you're going to have a playset that's, like, in a graveyard or something like that? Like, what? But I think Spinmaster really pulled it off. I think it looks really cool. And, you know, you got to throw in another touch here that, even though it's Gravedigger, I didn't even notice it, but the flames are a different shade of green. So, that's pretty cool. And also on these trucks as well, the decals on them and the logos on them are way clearer than they ever been. So I'm really, really happy that Spinmaster is really, really getting better. And honestly, I cannot wait to see what else they have in store for us. We do know all the single trucks coming out now with that poster, but we don't know playsets, we don't know anything special, we don't know Halloween specials, so something like this, you know, if that Pirate's Curse truck had that last year for Halloween, that would have been cool. But, yeah, this is just opening the doors for so many different things that Spinmaster could do. And this just shows, you know, 2 years having the contract at Monster Jam to basically redesign the whole chassis into something cool like that. It's really awesome. But, yeah, hats off to you guys at Spinmaster. You really made this work, and it just looks amazing. But, yeah, that's going to wrap it up for my review on Gravedigger. Definitely one unique and really cool looking truck. And if you guys haven't found these trucks already, don't worry, they will come soon. You know, you just gotta really, really look, and hopefully you'll find them quick and get lucky like I did. If not, you know, sadly you gotta wait. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about this truck. I think it's really cool. I think it's awesome, and I cannot wait to get through this list of mixed 10 trucks and actually look at all these things. And yeah, it's gonna be a great year for 2020, which is really hard to say considering everything this year has brought to everybody so far. But yeah, Monster Jam, keep going. Yeah, I'll see you guys in another video very shortly.